Alright, let's do this. Yeet! Oh, wait. Wait, no. Wait, I thought I was a ninja. Oh, I just collected from my base. That kind of makes sense. Well. What's going on, guys? My name is Mitch Robs, and today we're going to be talking about Plankerton Endurance AFK. We're going to be talking about Plateau Amp. So what exactly is Plateau Amp? Plateau Amp is the amplifier that I will be mac grinding at and my AFK spots at, as well as it's the amplifier all the way to the southwest over here. So let's go up all the way to my D amp. So I have like a convenient little jump pad right here for my mac grinder video. If you guys haven't already checked that out, go check it out in the cards up in the top right hand corner. But this is our Plateau amp. So to the south, this is the amp we're going to be talking about today. It's pretty simple. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily simple, but it works really effective, and it's definitely not gonna fail at all. But so if you guys like this content, make sure to leave a like on this video. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be keeping going through this Plankerton Endurance series, and I'm gonna finish up all the amps, even the amps I don't have and the directions I don't have. I'm currently finding someone who has this cliff amp to the west. But if you guys like this video, like the video. And if you have a comment for like an MSK challenge or just want to tell me how I'm doing, please do that. Let me know your favorite endurance, whether it's Stonewood, Plankerton, Twine, or Canny, and tell me why. As well as subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And we're growing heckin' fast, guys. No joke, we went from 3,000 to about 3,300 or 3,400 subs in a matter of like 2 days. It's been going wild, but thank you for that. Also, thanks for the shout out, Aiden Harris, on my Mac Grinder video. You can use this on your SSDs, war games, or anything like that endurance. Just make sure you have a defense up, lol. Yeah, so let's get on to this video. So, let's go through a layout of the tunnel first, because it's relatively simple. So the idea is we're going to boop them off a cliff. So, we have our spawn trap, right? This is a pretty extensive spawn trap, and I don't know why I've made it this big, but it is. Alright? So they're gonna be spawning all the way across this area right here. All the way up until that wall. So they're gonna walk over here. They're gonna walk to this little spot with the wall launcher. They're gonna get booped into here. There's gonna be sound walls in here. They're gonna keep walking. The wall launcher's gonna boop them. Wall launcher's gonna boop them. All this is designed so that anything that makes it to this point gets boofed off this cliff. Now what happens? Well, they have one option is to walk that way, and we don't want them to walk that way because they'll go mess with other things, so we gave them our own path up. So they're going to walk up this little natural terrain, walk up this ramp, which they get staggered and stunned, walk all the way around here, and since this is the most viable path, there's a bunch of wall launchers and stagger recyclers here that are going to boop them back down. So it's basically just an infinite recycler, and once, like, most little husks aren't going to get to about right here, and the rest of, like, the smashers and stuff like that are going to end up down here and just keep on recycling until they die, and over again. So let's go over block off, and how we utilize block off in this scenario. So, the formula for block off is you need 3 layers to move a husk 1 tile plus 1. So what that looks like, if you want to move a husk 2 tiles, you need 7 layers in between it. So 3 times 2 plus 1 is 7. So you need 7 layers. So you'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. 5, 6. And 7. You would need 7 layers in between the husks and their objective to move them over 2 tiles over to this tile. So we utilize that to path them over onto our floating tunnel to stagger recycler. And we do that by using sandwiches to compact as much space into possible. A sandwich is basically an edited cone or a ramp surrounded in walls. This provides the maximum amount of layers in a 1x1 tile. So 1, 2, 3 layers in a 1x1 tile. Alright? So now, let's actually go over how to build this tunnel. So the tunnel itself isn't necessarily too hard, but it has a lot of block off. So we'll go over the tunnel, then we'll go over the block off, then we'll go over the spawn trap and lobber shield. Alright, so first things first. Let's find a good starting point for this tunnel, because it is kind of crazy. Alright, so we'll take this back ramp. The back to the far south, there's this little ramp. We're going to go 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, 4 tiles to the north, and then we're going to start our floor piece. Alright? So we're going to have 4 blank tiles, and then we're going to, on our 5th one, we're going to have blue wooden floor spikes. To the right of that is going to be a all durability 2x reload speed wall launcher. And then there's going to be a staggered sound wall. These are going to have 2 reload speed, and this is going to have 1 reload speed. I forgot to mention my trap schematics. I'll put them up on the video right now so you guys can see them. But these are going to be all the schematics I'm going to be using in this build. So if I reference something like an all durability wall launcher, it's because it has all durability and 2 reload speeds on it. This tile doesn't necessarily need to be there, that floor tile. But then there's a blank wall on the backside of it. We're going to keep going forward in the tunnel. There's going to be a wall launcher with all durability. There's going to be a roof above with nothing on it. And there's going to be a blue wooden floor spike. We're going to keep on going forward in the tunnel. We'll go over this right section in a little bit. There's going to be a stagger recycler edited low wall with this design, this edit. Then there's going to be a floor. This is going to be a floating floor with wooden floor spikes on it, blue wooden floor spikes. And then there's going to be a ceiling gas trap here. At this point in the tunnel, we don't want a ceiling electric field because the propane husks still might make it this far. So we don't want them to get zapped by a ceiling electric field and blow up. Because if this part of the tunnel blows up, the husks aren't getting there. Getting to the, going down the tunnel. They're just going to blow it up and then go through the block off because that's their only viable option. This is also good. This is going to be a all durability wall launcher. Then we're going to have a stagger recycler edited low wall. We're going to go forward. There's going to be a ceiling electric field. There's going to be a all durability 2 reload speed wall launcher. To the left's going to be a wall dart. And then on the floor, it's going to be a wooden floor spike. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a blue wooden floor spike. To the right's going to be a wall dynamo. And above is going to be a ceiling electric field. We're going to have an edited low wall with a ramp with a tar pit on it. To the left is going to be a wall light. A wall light will stun the smashers and cause them to stagger and fall off. As well as if any husks hit on this, they'll get staggered off. We're going to have a wall above that wall, or a wall above the wall light, and it's going to have a wall launcher with 3x impact, 2x reload speed. And to the left of that wall is going to be a wall dynamo. Above, on the ceiling trap, it's going to be a ceiling drop trap with the 1 durability, not the 2-1. We're going to have an edited low wall, another ramp connected, a wall light, a wall launcher, a wall dynamo, and a ceiling drop trap. Then we're going to have a edited low wall, and we're going to have a floor piece connecting it. So that's the main section of the tunnel. Now let's go over the infinite recycler. So once they get booped off to here, we're going to have to go all the way over here and be in this part of the section. So let's go at the top of this little ridgeway down here. So we're at the top of this little ridge. You'll see here, there's going to be a tile right here, but if we build right here, the husk can't walk up. So we leave that blank and go 1 tile to the south. We're going to put a ramp with blue wooden floor spikes, a wall to the left, and a wall light to the right. So this, if a smasher gets here and starts beating on this blue wooden floor spikes, this wall light's going to stun them so they can't do that. Behind it, though, is the most important thing. Is we have a wall behind that ramp and then another wall to the south. This is going to ensure that no smashers just become idiots, because smashers are idiots sometimes, and they'll walk all the way around and beat on the ramp from the back. So we have that just to ensure that they don't. We're going to continue forward. There's going to be a blue wooden floor spikes on this staircase. There's going to be a wall light with just to make sure they don't beat through this, and then there's to the left is going to be a wall. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a floor, a wall behind it, a floor to the right, a wall to the left and the right. There's going to be a blue wooden floor spike with a wall launcher with all durability, no reloads, or 2 reload speeds, pushing them off this way. There's going to be a floor, which this is going to be a floating floor right here. Then there's going to be another floor with blue wooden floor spikes, and this is going to have all durability, 2x reload speed wall launcher, an edited low wall, so it's a stagger recycler. There's going to be blue wooden floor spikes, 3x impact, 2x reload speed wall launcher, and then this is going to be a edited low wall. We're going to keep going forward. There's going to be a blank tile with nothing on it, this wall launcher, and then there's going to be a 3x impact, 2x reload speed wall launcher, and then above there's going to be a floor tile. What this just amalgamates into is they get booped off of there, they walk up here, and then get booped off over and over and over again until the round ends. Alright, so let's go over the block off. So we'll go after this left side block off, and then we'll go over the right side block off. So left side block off. We're going to come all the way over here till this little top of our ramp. We're going to go to this corner, and we're going to take a step to the south. There's going to be an edited cone piece facing the southwest. It's going to be surrounded by walls on two sides, except for the east and the south side. And then we're going to take a step forward to the south, and there's going to be a wall facing the west and the east. All right. So we're going to go back behind to that same corner we started in, and now we're going to go to the west. There's going to be an edited cone piece facing the southwest with a wall to the south. We're going to take a step to the west. There's going to be an edited cone piece facing the southwest, and it's going to have walls on two sides, the south and the west side. We're going to take a step back to the north and then another step to the west. There's going to be an edited cone piece facing the southwest, and then a wall facing the south and a wall facing the west. We're just trying to prevent the husks from walking over here and beating on random walls for absolutely no reason. This is needed for some reason. No reason why the husks do it, but they do it. All right, so that should be our block off over here on this east side. Now let's talk about another little piece of block off on the east side that I should mention. Over here in this little pit cavernous area between my cliff amp and my plateau amp, there's this little archway. I just put a wall, a ramp behind it, an edited cone piece facing there, and then a wall behind it, just in case the smashers do something funky and want to go this way. They have more deterrence to stop going that way. Because husks like to wander sometimes. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the other side of this tunnel. So we're at our little sound wall area. We have our wall here. And we're going to be facing the south. There's going to be a 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 walls long. And then we're going to have another wall right here facing the west. Alright. Now we're going to take a step to the south. There's going to be a wall facing the east and the west. We're going to go to the south 1 tile, and there's going to be a wall facing the south and the north, and it's going to be 2 long. We're going to face the east and the west. There's going to be 1 tile, 2 tiles long. And then on this little ramp, this natural ramp right here, we have 1 wall, a floor, and an edited cone piece on top. This is just to ensure that the husks don't walk over here to the left. Alright, so now we're in this little enclosure, so we have this wall and the front wall built up on the south. We're going to take a step back. We're going to have an edited cone piece facing the southeast, and then a wall facing the south. And that's going to be surrounded in walls except for on the natural terrain side. We're going to take a step to the east. There's going to be a cone facing the southeast and a cone facing the southwest. This is going to be all surrounded in walls right here. Alright, so we're going to take a step to the east. There's going to be a cone facing the southeast, and that's going to be surrounded in walls. We're going to take a step to the north. There's going to be a cone facing the southeast, and that's going to be surrounded in walls. We're going to go to the base of this natural ramp. We already have these particular walls up, but there's going to be a floor piece, and then there's going to be a cone piece on top of that. Then we're going to go up 1 tile. There's going to be a wall piece, and then there's going to be a floor and a cone on both sides of the ramp. The cone pieces are now surrounded in walls on every single side that they can go up. Then we're going to take a step to the north, and there's going to be an edited cone facing the southwest and an edited cone facing the southeast. And that's going to be surrounded in walls. We're going to take a step to the west and a step to the south, diagonally, and there's going to be a cone facing the southeast, and that's going to be surrounded in walls. That should be our main block off, so they don't go up this double ramp and go up our own pathway. We're going to go all the way over here to the west side. There's a little double ramp here as well. And we're going to do a same concept where we're basically doing walls, floors, and cones all the way up to the top of it. So wall, floor, cone, wall, floor, cone on both sides. And we're going to actually have something different. We're going to have wall spikes on these bottom walls. As that's going to be for this amp to the west. Mainly because little guys will come over here and try to get to us because we are up on our AFK spot over there. But that should be the majority of the block off that we have here on this amp. For our amplifier design, I would just make a little like plus sign around it with walls. You don't have to do much. You just have to have builds around your amp so lobbers don't go crazy. So let's talk about our lobber shield now. So our lobber shield's pretty extensive and realistically isn't that bad, but it has a lot of drop traps on it. So I think I'm going to mark off exactly where the drop traps are with wooden floors. So let's mark all that off real quick. So underneath each of these is going to be a drop trap. But okay, so we're going to start at the beginning of our tunnel. So there's our sound wall timeout room. We're going to place 2x2 walls going up. Right there. So a 2x2 walls above it. And then a wall to the left over here. So that's going to be what's going to be supporting our lobber shield. So we're going to be up on top of it. We're going to have two ceiling drop traps under these two tiles and a 2x1 connected to these two walls. And then we're going to have a grid of 3x3 starting at this. This is going to be the middle tile. There's going to be 1, 2, 3. A 3x3 grid of ceiling drop traps. So 1, 2, 3. You guys look and take a screenshot right there. It's going to be the 2x1 right there. There's going to be a 3x3 right here. We're going to go to the south one tile, and there's going to be a 2x1 of ceiling drop traps here. So we've already gotten all of this right here built. And then we're going to take a step to the west. There's going to be a 3x2 right here. So attached to it, there's going to be 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3x2 grid right here. And then connected to our little 3x3 on this side is going to be one ceiling drop trap. I know that was a little bit confusing, but maybe this will make sense a little bit better. So to the left of this tile, our original connecting tile, there's going to be a ramp right here. And then to the right of our original connecting tiles, there's going to be a ramp right here. All right. So with those ramps, you just go all the way out 4 tiles and with ceiling drop traps, except for this one missing tile on the top left. So now that we're here at this little ramp over on the right side, we've placed a tile forward once. We placed another tile, and then we've placed all these little tiles right here. There's going to be a ceiling drop trap and a 3x1 on this side, on the right side. Boom, and then there's going to be a ramp attached to it. This ramp is going to be 2 tiles long. 1, 2. All right, and then we're going to go 1, 2 tiles out with floors with no ceiling drop traps on them. We're going to go 1 tile to the west. And then we're going to have ramps attached to that. So a ramp facing the south, and then a ramp facing the south to the west of that. So I'm going to give you guys a better viewpoint because I know like a lot of you guys are going to be confused by that. So if we look at it, wherever the cones are, that's going to be our ceiling drop traps, and the rest of it's built off of it. This is just to follow our little zigzag design we did down there, so we can cover everything for the lobber shield. But in total, there's 1 by 3, so 3, 7, 11, 13, 17, 20 ceiling drop traps in that spawn trap. Alright, so that should be the lobber shield, guys. So let's go erase all those wooden cones real quick. But that's our lobber shield and our spawn trap right there. That's going to do a lot of the damage to the husks, and we have that just because for later waves, we'll save our trap durability in our main tunnel if we have a spawn trap. And we have enough structures that we're able to put the spawn trap here. But that should be everything about this amp that you guys need to know. There is a UFO on wave 5 that you have to shoot down on this amp, so I have an AFK spot in my mat grinder up here. If you don't have a mat grinder, that's fine. You can just build something up high like this and shoot down the UFO, but you have to be here on wave 5 at this exact amp unless you don't have this amp placed, and you have to shoot the UFO. It spawns about 7 to 8 tiles up, and you just pop it with a Metal Marauder or whatever like high hitting damage weapon you have. But that should be the amp build. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember, if you liked this video, leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment down below, guys. If you guys list off your favorite endurance, Stonewood, Plankerton, Canny, Twine, give a reasoning to it. And as well as subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate you guys doing that. We've hit a new subscriber goal every single day, and I'm really proud of that. As well as turn on notifications for the video if you guys want to be notified when my channel goes live and everything like that. Whenever my channel has a new video and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The next video is probably going to be an MSK challenge video, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Peace.